Hello and welcome to our review of Busch Gardens Asia, built by RcT2.
The park we've all been waiting for. And did you channel your inner editors yet?
No. I am hoping I can hold my jealousy at bay for this review, but I'm not that hopeful.
No. Will be a hard task. Very hard task.
So let's begin. There were no parking lots, which
is very, very bad, and
which are either plus point
of himself.
Yeah, it's either negative or positive. I don't know. Maybe it cancels each other out. But if Kumba can write something like there is no Woody in this park, then I can say there is no parking lots.
Yeah.
Because statistically speaking, Busch Gardens parks have more parking lots
than Woodies.
than Woodies, because they have no Woodies at all.
No.
I just want to say that comment was so funny. Like, no Woody in this park, and I was like, how is this a criticism of a Busch Gardens park?
So
the entrance is apparently.
Yeah, you should open the RedMe, because I can't. I can't open the RedMe or I will tab out the game.
That's very true.
By the way, that's the first recording I'm doing in Open RcT, which is on one hand very good because I can record in 1080 pixels instead of the 720 I get with RcT2. But on the other hand, I can't tab out of the game anymore without the recording crashing, which is bad.
Okay. Yeah, okay, Robbie, I hope you're watching this. I know I said I love long readmes, but man, you really went overboard with that. I mean, that's like 10 PDF pages of readme.
Yeah, but it's very good.
Yes, it is a very good read. I haven't finished it because I finished the history of the park, but I didn't finish all the attractions. So yeah, the entrance area is obviously Istanbul.
Yes, that's very Istanbul.
Yeah, like I have to say, like from the start, I've been to one African country, which is Egypt. African, it's so stupid. I've been to one Asian country, which is Turkey, and I wasn't in Istanbul, so I have absolutely no idea what these themes should show or how accurate they are. So I just guess Robbie looked at Google Maps photos for hours, so he knows what's what. So yes, the entrance area is Istanbul, quite obviously.
Yeah.
Because I've been there. I just decided I've been there, and it looks exactly the same, guys. The entrance area, I actually like it. Like I think it's very well done with all the infrastructure.
Yes.
Especially the fat people train. I love fat people trains. You just have to have them in American parks.
Yeah, for fat people.
Yeah.
I really like the use of the wooden coasters as strollers underneath the chairlift.
Yes, I don't know where.
Nice touch.
Underneath the chairlift.
Yeah, right next to the station. There are 3 GCI trains.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. You're so far ahead. I'm still at the entrance because the entrance is really magnificent. I think especially the gates are really well done, and I like that there is a separate exit. If I see that correctly.
That's correct.
That's always nice to have. I think most people don't really bother with doing that, but
yeah, because not that many parks have it anymore. I mean, the only park I know that has a separate exit was the old holiday park entrance, but since they have the new entrance, there isn't a separate exit.
I mean, you could say that Trip still has a separate exit, but it's like one revolving.
They do have
and the other one to the further in the park, but it's not like this. But Trip still is a whole other case. I mean, they have like 2 gates, 2 exits. So, yes, as I said, really well done. So, the entrance area, I really like how the entrance plaza has these roofs above it.
Those canopies.
I think really well done and a great atmosphere right off the bat.
Yeah, that's
the only thing is, but again, that's something that the audience can't, or the peeps can't see, so it's okay. The circus building is really big.
I thought you liked big halls.
I love big halls, but there is no mystery in this hall. No.
Mystery.
They have to be mysterious, That's pretty obvious. Like I love the whole structure of the buildings to the left of it.
Yeah.
It's really cool done, I think, with how some buildings, like how the roofed building going through the entire block, basically, and so on. Yeah. I love the entrance area. Except the huge peak jam at the exit of the chairlift, which, that's really a bad mistake if you build a park for like 4 years. I'm going to be honest.
I'm trying to fix it.
Yeah, I mean,
but like, that's possible in I misclicked and I thought I crashed the game, but I didn't. Yeah,
just like, I don't know if you. I mean, I guess you had beta testers, and so that isn't a criticism to Robbie, but
Robbie, if you had beta testers, fire them.
Yeah, fire them, and I don't know, call Manuel. He will do it.
I call Big Peter next time he finds everything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like when MCI sends me something, I'm like, I wouldn't bother because Big B will just look at it and report everything. So
I fix it.
Yeah, but I like the station. How I think the station is really amazingly like real theme parks would build it. It's like two sides there is this well themed building, and the third and the fourth side it's just roofs and wall.
Yeah.
And roof constructions, So that's pretty realistic, I think.
That's very well done.
And he clearly spent a lot of time with the supports for the chairlift.
For the chairlift, yeah, that's true. They really look good.
Yeah, that's how you differentiate a good RCT player from a very good RCT player.
Now the big question is how elitist should we be in this
I think the big question is how deep is your love, but besides that, I like the next building, although there's nothing in it except maybe a restaurant, which I can't see at the moment. But I think it's really well done. Like this. Oh yeah, there was Sultan's Kitchen.
Can you have a look at this little how is it? at the lake.
Yeah.
There is this little like balcony thing.
Yes.
And there are 2 stairs missing. Is that correct?
Yes.
And there are 2 path tiles missing. Is that correct?
Oh wait. 2 stairs missing?
Yeah.
I just said yes without any. Where exactly? I mean, there is the lake. You mean in front of the restaurant?
In front of the restaurant, exactly.
There is nothing missing for me.
Yeah, on the other side. If you change the perspective. If you look from the lake to the station of the chairlift or to the restaurant.
You mean that? I mean, it's 4 wide. You mean the 4 wide down and up going thingies at the lake? Or what do you mean?
Where are you?
Well, I'm looking from the lake.
Well, just forget it.
Okay.
I'll show you later.
No, because you won't. You have to explain it now.
That will take hours, and we don't have hours.
Is it in front of the restaurant? Between the restaurant and the lake?
Yeah.
Why is there anything missing for you? I mean, there are stairs and then there are ramps next to it.
Okay, that's supposed to be ramps.
Yeah, yes.
Okay,
of course, completely obvious.
I was not sure if that are supposed to be ramps or if we just forgot to place the stairs.
Yeah, I don't think he would do that mistake. Like,
yeah, no, I'm not sure about the pass size either.
Would you? No, that's I'm pretty sure. I mean, he used ramps on other occasions in this themed area.
Then
he has a sitting smoking area, which is interesting.
Sitting smoking area
on the path to the.
Yeah, okay, I see it.
Which is and I mean the random tables of the park go to award goes to the tables next to them to the smoke because they are just standing there. So I would say we just follow the path in that direction into the next themed area. I guess it's one of the Asian countries that we check. Is it Southeast Asia? How is the Fenghuan, man? Yeah, it's like the Sesame Street area is in the same, so I'm just gonna look for that. So we are going the wrong direction, basically, I think.
What do you think about the Sesame Street area?
It's China, by the way. So we are in China now, which is, for me, basically the same as everything else. The Sesame Street area is not very Sesame Street like.
I mean, I really like the dragon.
Yeah, the dragon is great.
And I do like the architecture, but I don't know if it fits in the park. Like there are as many colors in this area as there are in the whole other park.
Rest of the park.
The rest of the park. I'm sorry, my English.
Well, other park would be westward.
My English is ill.
Yes, but I don't. Yeah, and I think Robbie really loves to use the same trees in a row because he does it everywhere. But it kind of looks weird when we have birch trees, which I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid, but I don't see them that often as planted in a row.
Yeah.
I think in Eastern Germany they often have them beside streets, but
yeah, in Eastern Germany everything is.
There are so many people in this
area for Elbo's Dragon Dragons.
Yeah, and the queue is like zigzaggy, so if anything moves, it looks just insane. Yeah, but there are these custom flat rides which obviously don't work, but which are nice.
Yeah.
There is the disco coaster, which is not steep enough. Damn it! Because I think the disco coaster at Legoland is a little bit steeper.
Yeah, but this is not Legoland.
Yeah, but still steeper. Build it steeper. Okay, so on the other side of the path there is another circus. I think both circuses up to this point are theaters, basically. From the way the building is set up.
Yeah, if you had read me, you would know what they are.
Yeah, I will tell you. Golden Dragon Acrobats, I think, is pretty self-explaining. And Marco Polo the Journey, possibly.
Yeah.
Too.
So.
Okay, so let's go into the real area for real men. Again, those are ramps, not yes.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
Yes, there is a queue, I think. No, there is an exit for the Super Splash. Super Splash is super. And it's there. I mean literally there is nothing you can mess up with those things because they are basically a lift and a drop, and that's it. I mean the placement is good. And it's glitchy, but I don't think Robbie paid too much attention to whether something glitches or not. I think the queue is really well done with these.
Which is something I don't like about this park. That the water rides are glitchy as fuck.
I thought you meant that the queues are well done. I hate well done queues. They should all be in walls like Bandit.
I mean, well, okay, the 3 of whatever layers of wooden track underneath the drop, it looks kinda good, but it glitches, and if it glitches, it doesn't look good anymore. And it's the same for the log flam.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think it's kind of pointless. Like,
yeah.
Or why is there this? I mean, although it doesn't glitch, but I'm really confused by the monorail, the brace support. It's like,
oh yeah.
I'm kind of confused.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe I don't pay attention to super splashes, so I don't see it. But yeah,
I mean, we didn't see that many big open super splashes.
Well, there's the one in Thor, but nobody pays attention to that.
Yeah, that's the only one.
Let's talk about the queue, which is really well done. Like these Asian alleyways, not alleyways, but you know, these roofed paths with
Kreuzgänge.
Yes, with the trees and stuff, and a little bit of a garden atmosphere. I think I really like it.
Yeah, that's true. Looking cute.
Yes. The station itself, I'm not a fan. Like, I just don't like open stations.
Yeah, why would you cover your queue with roofs and
the queue is beautifully themed, and there is even this little temple that has no meaning whatsoever and just is pretty, and then the station is like, okay, let's ram 3 or 4 posts in the ground, and yeah. I mean, that's basically. I mean, the station is basically even worse than the station for the Expedition GeForce, and that says a lot.
Yeah, but don't get too jealous.
Yeah, I'm so jealous of the station. That's why I criticize it, because it's so beautiful. No, but I like the other temple in the turn after the splash.
Yeah, that's true.
That's really well done.
Really looking good. What I really like is the panda exhibit on the other side of the.
Yeah, I don't like it because pandas should be living free in a theme park. Like, just let them run over the paths.
To randomly kill people.
Pandas won't kill people. They will just, I don't know,
eat you.
With like a leg or arm. But you don't need all your legs and arms, so that's fine. Yeah, then there was this really weird building, I think. Next to or on the other side of the path of the panda exhibit. Like this brown, like between the panda exhibit and the turn of the Super Splash. That building is kind of strange to me.
Yeah, and I'm not actually sure what the purpose of that building is.
Yeah, and
it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it kind of looks strange because the roof is so different and everything. Yeah, again, there's nothing really saying much about that that building. But the panda exhibit is really well done, especially with the buildings around it, and I find it a little bit unfair that there is a restaurant and the pandas probably, I don't know, these poor animals. Yeah, let's go into Fengquan. I guess the theme is of this particular coaster is Forbidden City, like maybe with the golden roofs. Named after the legendary phoenix of Chinese legend, this coaster offers the experience of soaring on the wings of Fengquan through the surrounding countryside. So it's basically a B&M hypercoaster. And surprise, surprise, it actually has airtime hills. And another surprise, it sometimes doesn't have footers. Do you think it's okay to not add footers if your support is slanted? Because I don't. That really looks weird to me.
Yeah. I wouldn't do it. But that's just me and my inner elitist. So
the lanterns are a nice touch.
Yeah.
Although he forgot one, like the first lantern. No, he didn't. It just can't really see it from the view. But the catwalk is really really cool, and the lanterns, and of course the ride itself. I think it's a solid layout. I mean, it's a.
Yeah, I want to watch it, but the ride broke down. Now I can't. So.
I mean, it's better than all the Giga layouts that are coming out at the moment, because it actually has airtime. So that's a huge plus for me. And the turnaround is actually, I really like the turnaround.
The turnaround is great, but to be perfectly honest, I don't like the rest of the ride. I mean, it is better than most of the real B&M hypers, but I don't know.
I think the hypers are pretty good, but the Gigas are pretty sucky, I think, layout wise.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, they are like, I think it's realistic. It's a good layout because it's realistic, because B&M doesn't really give a shit about fancy layouts or interesting layouts. So
yeah,
yes, this coaster exists. And but again, the turnaround. I think the turnaround is always the hardest thing in RcT, because the real turnarounds they work with so many different turns, and with how much they are banked and how they're going up or down and stuff. But
it's really hard to do a good B&M turnaround in RcT. That's true, and he does it, so that's good.
So yeah, I have a problem from a realism standpoint. Like, I don't know, like the placement of that's not an expert opinion of me, but I think the placement of the brake gun is a little bit weird, because if you have to be evacuated from there, you're like on the other side of the river. And there is not really a path going back to the park, so I assume whoever, if you get evacuated, you have to walk to the desert.
Or you have to swim.
Yeah, or you have to swim. That's a little bit weird. I think a real park would try to at least have a path from the evacuation staircase to the civilized area of the park.
Yeah, that's true.
So to speak. Yeah, the brake run is so B&M. It's so long. Yeah. But I think the coaster is great. The station is cool. The problem is maybe the station is a little bit too much on the edge of the park, and it doesn't really catch your eye, if you know what I mean. But again, it's a Busch Gardens park, and like Busch Gardens, I mean, nobody really builds great stations, I think. There are some parks who try, but stations are not really I mean, there are some like Efteling, but all these chain parks don't really build great stations. Like even Berlin, the stations are just okay from the inside, from the outside, and not good from the thing. So I think there was a missing post on the station, on the edge towards the edge of the map, or at least it looks that way. And there was a missing roof in the building next to the station, the flat roof.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, but missing roofs and missing walls, that's something you can find all over the park.
Yeah, but again, beta testing. Like that missing roof is not something that, I mean, you can only see it from one perspective, but still.
True.
You could have found it. Really true.
You can actually see it from 3 different perspectives.
Yeah, but it's just from one. It's really obvious that it's a hole. So, but I like the area with the hole in the roof, so to speak, and the spinning cups ride and the teacups ride and all of that. It really looks Chinese. I immediately thought of Chinese when I saw it. I mean, I actually did, because Chinese and and Japanese all looks the same to me. But let's just go on. Let's not talk about this anymore. I think the next area has a B&M dive machine, and I guess I would think it's the Tibet area.
Yes.
Which it is. I mean, Tibet is pretty easy to recognize because red buildings. It's like must be Tibet, right? And like I don't like this huge building between Tibet and China, but I guess you have to build it so there is no war or something. It just feels kind of pointless. Or is it supposed to be a stable for something?
I don't know. I was wondering that myself.
I guess it is supposed to be a stable because there are like these stable doors with flowers inside of them, but it's really weird. The dive machine is maybe the best dive, or one of the best dive machines built on any, which isn't that hard because dive machines are pretty straightforward.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the layout is really good, and
basically
the support work is of course excellent.
Why is there a track floating around at the dive machine on your game?
You're funny. Like, how am I supposed to answer to that? Maybe. From what angle and where?
Underneath the drop after the Immermann, there is track floating on 3 different perspectives. For me, I don't want to click on it because I think the game will crash. But
well, I don't see it. Maybe it's just you.
Maybe it's just me. Okay.
I like the station because it's small and tiny. The way dive machine stations really are. So,
I mean, basically the only thing I don't like about the dive machine is the turn before the water splash, the building inside this turn. I mean, why would you build a building this big inside a turn?
Yeah, it's really weird. Especially like, why would you, like, who would eat there? Like in the inside of a dive machine.
I like the idea, but it's just, I mean, the train just is too big. The train just crashes into the building. I just don't understand it. Why would you build this building there?
Yeah, like what? I just saw it, like, man. Like,
that's half the train vanishing into the building.
Yeah, especially like, I mean, looking at it like not even a normal dive machine, or not even a looping coaster train would have fit there. Like,
no, nothing would have fit there.
Again, that's a little bit of a strange mistake, I think. I wanted to criticize that the peeps will get wet after the splash, but I guess that's normal. Because the train is dripping. Like after the splash, the train is usually dripping if there is a splash. So yeah, but I like the building where with the drop into it, like.
Yep. That ruin.
But again, this building in the turn is like really confusing for me. Especially since it didn't really have to be there.
No.
And I actually
that's the point.
Yeah, and I actually think it takes away from the visual enjoyment of the peeps when they ride the coaster. Like, I want to see the splash before I splash into it. So yeah, not perfectly done. The restaurant next to it is, I think, well done for a restaurant. Oh, there was another service, a 4D experience. Everest. So, yeah,
I really like the Geo Drop Tower.
I like the flags.
Yeah, well, I do too. That's very Tibetish.
And that gyro drop, the Trotodrop. I just hate how it breaks. Like, just like whoop. There you are. Yeah, but I think the area isn't, that big. I mean, there is this more mountainous Tibet area, like in front of the station, which is in a different style with white walls, which I like. I mean, the entire architecture, I think, in the entire park is great.
Yes, that's true.
So let's move on, I think. So before I open I think that the next area is it Indian? I don't know. With Jagannath.
Yes.
I will check again to make.
It is Indian. There's a tiger exhibit, so it has to be India.
Yeah, you don't know it. There is the famous German tiger. Maybe that's the German themed area. No, of course it's India. So you were completely right. Where is the tiger exhibit? I haven't. Oh, yeah, there.
I'm sorry. I have to cut that out.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Like, I kinda get why Robbie built these animal exhibits, but for me it's kind of weird to see. I would have liked if there was something else, like, or not something else, but you know, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Like, I mean, Busch Gardens. Does Busch Gardens Williamsburg have anything interesting?
I don't know.
Except the coasters.
I really don't know if Busch Gardens Williamsburg has animal exhibits.
Yeah, but I mean, it's fine. They fit pretty well. It's just a little bit weird to have such a huge park with like 2 animal exhibits. I mean, like if you just go from the area of the park, half of Busch Gardens Tampa is animal area. So yeah, the inverter, it's big and it's good.
I would say that's the best inverted coaster ever done in RcT2.
Yeah,
or one of the best.
It kind of reminds me of Pyrenees, like not just the color, but the helix through the looping as well.
Yeah.
But then, you know, at the end of the day, it's like the problem about B&M coasters in parks is that you can't really say too much about it, because it's like, yeah, it's realistic, but every other B&M looks like exactly the same or pretty similar. But he pulled off very well what he could do in the borders of what B&M would do, so to speak. Like, yes. Again, there is no path from the block break staircase to the park. It just, you're just standing on. I should pay attention to that if that's realistic, or if I just I think that there should be paths, but maybe in real parks there are no paths.
We don't know, but maybe you're just jealous.
Yeah, I'm probably jealous because I don't know. I don't know why I would be jealous in that.
But you are.
Yeah.
Stop being so damn jealous.
Yeah. So let's move on to the next area. I mean, the station is there.
What do you think about the buildings in the middle of the?
They are buildings, and
they're awesome.
I don't know if I would categorize them as Indian, though. I don't know.
Have you ever been to India?
No, so
shut up.
I don't know. I wouldn't call them Indian, but again, I probably just don't know what I'm talking about.
We can ask Tobias in like 2 months.
Yeah, so yippee. What? Let's go to the next area, which is of course the Japanese area with Shinobi, my favorite coaster of all time in RcT. Because it's awesome.
Oh, you just like it because you're a Mark fanboy.
No, I really like it because that's like the kind of coaster I dream of building someday. Like this a launch coaster with indoor part and with outdoor part, and built by Mack. That's and always good.
With parts.
Yeah, but I really love the fact that it is indoor and everything. And then the drop to the outside, which is really beautiful, and underneath the launch, it's just really well set up, I think, in every aspect. I mean, there is a support going straight through the track. But okay, that happened. It's just from one perspective, so from the other it's clearly not. But perspectives in RcT just fuck you. Sorry for this word, but I'm German, I'm allowed.
You're allowed to say fuck as often as you like.
Yeah. So yeah, I love
fuck.
I love everything. There's the support work for this, for the, you know, this turny element. It's great. I mean, the area itself is, I think, the worst area of the park because it's pretty lifeless, I think, and there's not much going on about the coaster itself, like the way it's set up and the way it interacts with the path and with the scenery. It's just really well done. That's like my favorite coaster. So now you can hate me for that, but I don't care. Should we go to the next area? Because there is really not that much to speak about. I mean this time there is no peep jam at the exit of the Skyride, so I guess that's a positive.
Yeah, that's pretty sad actually.
The next area is the Arrow will kill you area with Naga, the Arrow coaster that will kill you.
Why are you so jealous of Arrow?
It's a Southeast Asia area. I'm not jealous of Arrow. Why are you jealous of the log flume layers?
Because I can't build that stuff.
Yeah. Man, this whole park is so glitchy. Like if you just look at every coaster glitches at some point. For example, Naga in the turn before the drop.
Yeah. I mean, but why?
Yeah, I think Robbie really loves to use multiple tracks. Like I still don't understand why there is an intermediate track beneath that.
Yeah, or why there's a 4D coaster track inside the track.
I think it's because he expects the Nox to let this coaster stall in the loopings.
No, I mean in the turn before the first drop.
Yeah.
There's the intermediate track.
Is there really?
Then there is the Arrow track, and there is the 4D coaster track.
What the hell? I mean,
there is a 4D coaster track inside the actual Naga track.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's what's glitching.
Yeah, that something that I find a little bit weird on the lift hill is like he has the catwalk of the 4D coaster, and besides that, like double the catwalk with double the size. And that catwalk, what the hell? Do you see where the catwalk starts at the bottom? It's like 2 meters up in the air.
Yeah.
So if you are gonna be evacuated from that coaster, you're fucked because you have to jump like 1 meter. Like, I don't know, dude. Robbie, what?
Actually 3. So
yeah.
Just
Robbie, what did you think when you did all these catwalks? That's really weird that you just have to drop there, apparently. And especially it's next to like a like if you drop there and you jump a little bit too far, you just slide into the river or into the
lake.
The lake. I don't know. Like something I don't understand is why are there like these? Why didn't he? Yeah, that confuses me at the moment. Maybe I'm just bad, but if you look there, like the position where you would slide into the water, why isn't the land smoothed out by him?
I don't know, and at this point I'm afraid to ask.
Yeah, because he does it sometimes, but sometimes it's just jagged, and I think it looks kind of weird because
I think
you can clearly see these hard
edges.
Yeah, the hard edges. So that's a little bit weird. But I think the best part of this Arrow coaster is the supporting of the turn before the 2 loopings.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
That really looks great. Although it's like, yeah.
I mean, I really do like the Arrow coaster besides the glitching on the turn.
I love the huge
otherwise it's
supports
awesome.
for the things because, Arrow is stupid and they can't build shit. So.
Are you jealous?
Yes, I'm jealous of Arrow because they can't build coasters that run smoothly. The 1000 layer log flume is next.
I just wanted to skip that, to be honest.
There's so many layers. It's like, it should be called layer faults. The custom the Royal Barge, the custom pirate ship swinging ship is pretty decent.
Yeah, that's very well done.
But there's no sail, so minus point.
Yeah, the sail. Sail is important.
Then there's a huge arena which has like it's like, do we build a roof? No, let's build.
Shit.
Play. I don't know. But I guess it's realistic because it's a theme park and theme parks
do weird stuff.
Yeah. The best attraction in this area for me is the rafting.
The rafting is brilliant.
The rafting is maybe the best rafting ever. And I give Robbie 100 points because he has no monorails in the station. That glitch, like fuck.
Yeah.
As fuck, like.
That's true.
I don't know. We have seen that.
But is there a rafting station glitching inside the station of?
Not really.
Why is it by?
I think OpenRCT just fucks you.
Okay, that could be true. That's OpenRCT.
Man, these trees look really weird. Like the trees in the building, or next to the building, they have such a weird green color.
Yeah. They're too green.
Yeah. It's too green. More brown.
It's too green for their own good.
So yeah, really, really well done. I think the rafting.
Mm.
I mean, obviously, sometimes. I mean, but everything glitches. Like if I just put a screen like to see the entire rafting, it's like everything glitches, and the rafting like is sometimes beneath the waterfalls and something. I mean, you can't really battle that, but still, just like so much. Like even on the path and on the buildings stuff, everything glitches. This park, which is really like the peep jam is a negative, and that everything glitches, and the non-working rescue concept.
So that puts us at an end. So,
but before we stop, I have to congratulate or to point out the very well done rescue staircase for Naga for the Aero Coaster, which actually goes like through the building. It doesn't just stop at top of the building. It actually has a staircase so that people can escape. So that's a plus. Well, so you kinda have to hope that you will get
stuck there.
Evacuated from the final break and not from the lift, because then you're fucked.
So that puts us at an end. This park won Spotlight on new elements. It won
the highest score ever.
With the highest score ever, it was like 98.13 or something.
98 point. This is some more.
I don't know.
98 point even more percent, but who cares? Like 90, I think 98 is
a bit too high.
Everything you have to know. I think the 100% votes are a little bit too hypey and too,
Yeah.
I just have the feeling that Busch Gardens, like, I was hyped as fuck for Busch Gardens before it came out, and I think a couple of the 100% votes were like, oh my god, Busch Gardens, it's finally here, 100% Spotlight, yes, let's just give it. And yeah, they
voted before they looked at the park.
I'm not saying that, but they are like, they made up their mind beforehand, and it's like they looked at the park and were like, okay, let's just go with what we thought. I personally would still say Starpoint is the best park. Just because Starpoint, I mean Starpoint obviously hasn't the theming quality, but Starpoint, as far as I remember, Starpoint doesn't glitch at all. And everything in this park glitches because of the complexity of the theming. Like even the station for the arrow train glitches everywhere. Because there's so many layers and so much going on. Everything glitches.
Yeah, that's a bit what I think too. I mean, I really like this park. It's one of the best parks ever done in RcT2. But I would not say Starpoint is better, but I wouldn't say this park is better than Starpoint. It's like, I think they're equal. Starpoint is yeah, as you said, there is not as much theming in Starpoint as it is here, because Starpoint is a Cedar Fair park and Cedar Fair doesn't give a shit about theming. But Starpoint is much cleaner than this park.
I noticed that what I don't like about this park, the river, the lake is a little bit boring, I think. Like
yeah,
it's
the lake is boring as fuck, but that's
but it has
because of the object limit.
Yeah, but it has like one level for almost the entirety of it, which is a little bit strange. And again, there was like, I don't know if, like, I don't really know what he wanted to do with these sharp edges. So please, if you see this video, please tell me why you have these sharp edges everywhere. Like not only on the edge of the lake, but also in the lake, like from, and only on one point there is like the higher part of the underwater land is like has a sharp edge to it, which really looks weird, especially when you think about like next to the inverter, he used quarter tiles to make a really smooth transition to the water, and sometimes they're just edges.
This park is edgy. So
that's like the most edgiest park I ever seen. So much edges.
So that's it. I hope you enjoyed our little long review of Busch Gardens.
I mean, probably not. Probably everyone's hating us even more. How you dare to criticize glitching?
So to everyone who's not on NE and who doesn't hate us, please download the park. Have a look at it yourself. Just look at it and maybe write your opinion of the park down in the comment section below. That would be awesome.
Or do a video review.
That's not that.
Yeah, but you don't have to type. That's like the most positive thing about it.